Hello, Ajmi sir.
Hello.
Shall we start?
Yeah.
So, welcome once again all the participants to the final session. So, we will combine the last two sessions, session 2 and session 3. This will be handled by the IC4 team. So, on the first day, we had done hands-on on the virtual lab facility at IC4 Trivandrum using Arduino programming. Today, we will do for LoRa application. So, I hand over the session to the IC4 team led by Ajmi. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Rajesh. Good afternoon, everyone. So, during our last session, I saw that many of you struggled with Jitsi. So, first of all, let me show you a little demo of Jitsi first. So, basically, Jitsi is just a video conferencing platform like Google Meet. So, it is not very complicated thing. So, first, let me share you the Jitsi link. Are you able to see? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, wait once more. Okay, so this is the Jitsi screen you will be getting when you log on to the link you get. Okay, so you'll be writing your name here and you'll be joining the meeting. Okay, so this is a basic interface of Jitsi, and this is just like Google Meet, and many of other participants will join in this. And just let me show you the basic utilities, basic tools in here. So this is the mic, so you can unmute it and speak. This is the video, and this is the share button. Okay, this is the share screen button. Okay, so and this is the chat box. So I hope everyone is able to see, and there will be a virtual assistant also. So virtual assistant is basically a team member from IC4 who will guide you through the process. And so the purpose of Jitsi here is to divide all of you into groups of 3 or 4, so that you can discuss, share, and learn among yourselves. So I hope you got the idea about Jitsi now. Okay. So any doubts? So if you have any doubts regarding Jitsi, you can ask me here, or I will. So and regarding virtual lab, virtual lab is a remote system. Okay, so so you all are getting into one system. So each group is getting into one system, to do your tasks. Okay, So it will be better if you make an understanding among yourself that who is going to control it. So the virtual lab can be controlled by one person at a time, but others can view. Just like a workshop in any of the just like any of the live workshops you attend. So you can talk about Jitsi, or you can chat among yourselves, and you can complete tasks one by one uh, among with a good understanding among yourselves. Okay, so that is about the virtual lab and Jitsi. Okay, so today we'll be getting more time in the virtual lab, and today we'll be going through. Today we'll be going through the church tag application and sending a packet through LoRaWAN. So first, let me show you the setup of virtual lab. You will, so that you get an understanding what is going on here. So I'll share. Okay. So this is the virtual lab setup here. This is one part of the virtual lab setup. I hope you can see the screen. So in the middle, these are the Raspberry Pi boards. So these boards and these are the development boards. So these development boards are connected to the Raspberry Pis. And what you are getting the interface is the interface of the Raspberry Pis. So whenever you write a code in the Arduino IDE of the Raspberry Pi, you are uploading it back to the development board shown here. Okay, I guess all of you got some idea about the setup. Okay, and now I would request you all to put your email ID in the chat box here. Okay, so that we can create groups, and we'll be sending mails to you group by group, and we'll do it better this time than the last time. Okay. Total we have 24 participants here, and maximum we'll try to get about all of you to get about. Okay, but don't miss the workshop, please. Okay, so our team can start the work. So please put the email ID in the chat box here. Okay. So let's start with the session now. So let's see what we are going to learn today. Okay, so LoRaWAN. So I hope in last 2 days you got the basic idea about LoRaWAN architecture, and different components of the LoRaWAN. So just for the a brief review. So LoRaWAN consists of 3 components. In the ecosystem of LoRaWAN, there are 3 components: nodes, gateways, and network server. So nodes are basically the end devices and programmable devices that you will be programming. These nodes will be connected to some sensors which will gather some environmental data, and the second comes the gateways. So when these nodes collect the data and through the LoRa radio, they push the packet out. So now it's the duty of the gateways to receive that packet and send it to a network server, forward it to a network server. So basically, the role of gateways here is sending the basically forwarding the packet to a network server. And network server and networks the role of network server here is to here is device management, application management, and and selecting which data belongs to which application and device, and basically all the other things are done at the network server. Okay, so now we are so for us to do a new to program a new device. So in LoRaWAN, so first of all we need to create a we need to create an application. We need to create an application where we will create a device which will send some data out, and after that we will program that device so that it collects that data and it pushes it to the gateways. I hope all of you are getting a little bit of idea. Okay, so I'll start the demo now. Okay. And you'll be getting the mail and this manual, and you can follow this manual and do all the tasks. So here we have given step by step. We have created this manual, and so you can do it. So I'll show you now. So let's start. Okay, first thing is logging on to one of the network servers of LoRaWAN. So basically we have hosted a network server here. So that is loraserver.icforce.org. So I'll be logging into loraserver.icforce.org. So here you will be asked to so let me just first log out and I'll show you. So here you will be just asked for a login ID. So your ID will be info@icforce.org and password is, you can just copy this and paste this. Okay, so this will be the window you will be seeing. Okay, so let me just talk about this window first. So this is the organization we have selected. So currently for this user there is only one organization, that is Virtual Lab, and so I've got a feedback from my team that only 10 email IDs are given here. So I request all of you to please write your mail IDs in the chat box in Google Meet. Okay, just continue. So Virtual Lab. So on the left side we can see organization dashboard, organization users. So this is the dashboard. So we can see the active devices, active gateways, and the data usage. So we can see the data coming from gateways here. Then there is organization or the users in the organization. So there are 3 users we can see here. This info@IC4 will be the user we all will be using for today's session. Then comes service profile. Service profile is basically different profiles for different applications or different services, different types of applications we'll be creating. So same with the device profiles. So with different class operations and different activation methods, we can create different device profiles. So for this workshop, we have created created 2 of the device profiles that will be needed in this workshop. Okay, then comes gateways. So if we have added some gateways in this organization, we can see the details of the organization. Okay, so this organization does not contain any gateway, but this the server has an organization has an organization which has gateways. So that gateway is public. So all the applications which we'll be using can get will be fetched by that gateway. So no need to worry. So then comes the application. So this is where we will start our creation, application creation. Okay. So let me just create one application. So let me, I'm giving my application name is as lab 10. So it will be better if every lab will give, if everyone gives any unique name to the application. Okay, and demo application, and I'll be selecting virtual workshop as the service profile, and I've created I've created lab 10 application. Okay, and so here I can see 3 tabs. So devices, application configuration, and integrations. So in devices, there is no device here. So device. So in application there are several devices. So devices are the end devices you are going to program, right? So now let us create a device. Okay. So creating a device simply requires 3 things. So device name. So I will say device number 1. Okay, that. Words number and dashes. Okay. Device number 1. Device description. First device. So for device UI, we can device UI is an identification of the device. So it has to be unique. So what we'll do is we'll just generate a random number with the random generator with a random generator provided in the site. Okay. Next comes the device profile. So I will first select the hello world device profile. Okay. Then we'll disable the frame counter. So frame counter validation is just like so every time the device transmits one data, so it has a counter. So if you have enabled this, so that means whenever the counter resets, the device is unable to receive the data. So the server directly filters that, and that means it is a sign of a physical intervention if we have deployed these devices anywhere in the field. So for testing purposes, we disable it so that whenever we reset it, we can see the packets coming. Okay, so we'll create the device here. So next comes activation. So after we created the device, so in the device tab, so here we can see device name. We have created device number 1. Okay, so we will go inside device 1. So here we have device details, configuration, These are the configuration we have given when we started configuring the device, and this is the activation. So activation is I hope you learned in the previous sessions about these activations, about device address and network keys. So basically, these are like passwords to enter a website. So these are like passwords for this application, that the network key and application key of the device so these keys will be entered in the device as well. So when the data comes, so these keys are used to verify that the application is accessing the correct device. Okay, so we'll again generate a random address here, and we'll generate a random network key here and application session key here. Okay. Okay. We'll do is activate the device. Okay. The next step is everything is done here. So next is watching the data. Okay. So do you think the data will come? So data will not come here till now. Okay, so because we have created the application profile here, but we need to program a device with the same set of keys. Okay, so let us program our board with these keys. Okay, for that I will go to our virtual lab. Okay. So currently I am connecting to virtual lab 10. Okay. I hope everything is clear. Okay, I'm moving forward. If you have any doubts, please ask, or I'll move forward. Okay. So this is the virtual lab 10. So I guess now everyone is familiar with the setup. Okay. So in this there is a folder with the manual and the programs inbuilt. So in day 2, so there is a packet called LoRaWAN first packet. Okay, there is a program with program first packet. So this is the program. Okay. Just like yesterday, we will be programming. We will be programming the board using the Arduino IDE. I guess none of you have any doubts. So what we'll do is just copy the code and paste it here. Let us understand step by step what are the things going on here. Okay. So first of all, so this board is actually things you know. So this is the things network enabled board. So we have a library in Arduino which enables all the features with the board. Okay, so that is the things network library. And next there is device address, network session key, app session key. So I think you got the idea. What we will do is we cannot. Okay. What we have to do is we have to change the device address, network session key, app session key. Zero 1 5 8 8. Actually, I cannot copy it because this is a separate system. So this virtual lab is a separate system. So you have to write it. Okay, next 0 4 8. Three 7 3 6. Finally. Okay, these are the network device address, network session key, app session key. Okay, and next is we'll for debug purposes we will enable the debug serial. For enabling the radio or LoRa radio, we will enable the LoRa serial. Okay, these are for the serial debugging purposes. And next is the frequency plan. So frequency plan for India is 865 to 867. So if you are in somewhere else in the world, so we will have 868 in Europe. We will have 915 in US. Okay. So currently we will be using Indian channel. Next. Okay. So. From here, we have enabled. We have created an object. Okay, we have created an object of things TTN and which enables the with the following parameters. So we have given the frequency plan and enabled the serial. Okay. So as we have seen in the last session, we have to initiate the serial communication. So we'll begin the serial, LoRa serial and debug serial. And now what we'll do is we'll personalize. Personalize means the ABP method of activation. So that is with so basically you have learned there are two methods of activation, ABP and OTA. Okay, ABP is activation by personalization. So we are personalizing our activation with giving we are giving the device address, network session key and app session key. Next for we are just showing the status, means we are debugging all the messages. Okay. So in loop. So loop means the program. I mean the basic the basic idea of the program, which should be repeated again and again. So here what we are doing is creating a payload. So for the first thing, here we are doing our first program. So I am just sending a hello world. So basically, if you have connected one sensor, you will you will send that data. You will collect that data from sensor and you will put it in the payload and we'll send it. Okay. And here TTN dot send bytes. So here we are sending it off through LoRaWAN, and after 1 second we are repeating this loop again. Okay, that is the basic idea of the program. Let's now compile to see if. Okay, we'll save it. LoRaWAN. and it started compiling. Okay, compilation done. So there is no error, and let's upload it. Okay, done uploading. So I just forgot one thing. So this is the in this we can select our board and port. So since this is a virtual lab and the board and port is already these are physically connected and we are not disconnecting it again and again. So it will be auto selected. Okay. So if you are doing it in your system, you may have to change whatever board is you are programming. Okay. So done uploading and just view the serial. Okay, it says successful transmission. Hello world. Okay, now let us see whether it comes at the whether it is coming at the application server. I guess. Send command failed. Okay. Let us see what happened. Okay, we are getting the packets here, and we are getting some fail error also. Okay, so so I guess the delay is very low here. Okay, so the radio transmission, it takes a little bit time, so we'll give it a 10-second time. Okay, then we'll upload it. So by that time, let us see the packets. Okay. So these are the packets. And here you can see the data transmitted is hello world. Okay. Uploaded. I guess the first application is clear to you all. So anyone who is not able to follow? And now we'll start programming in the virtual lab. You can do all these steps yourself. And I can see here people are not writing their email IDs. I think by now you all got a mail in your you all got a mail regarding the group and virtual lab. And now we can start the lab session. Any doubts? Anyone? If I'm not clear in any of the points, please you can ask here. I request all the remaining members to put your email ID here so that we can send a mail to you. We will share the manual and the details of the virtual lab and group. And after doing this first program, you can you can do the second program. You can do the second program, and that is also saved in this folder. Okay, I think you can see that is also saved in this folder. So this is reading a DHT sensor and sending it to here. I guess I am clear to everybody. So let's start our lab session now. Please, I request everybody to enter into the Jitsi group and start your work. In case of any doubt, you can ask here, you can ask in the Jitsi group, you can ask among yourself. Yes, the codes are shared. Actually, the codes are in the virtual lab itself. If you need a mail with that, so I can also send you a mail. The codes are saved in the manual. It's in the lab itself. So you can see a folder with LBS _ FDP _ 14 to 16 _ lab manual. So there will be a folder called programs, and there will be day 1 and day 2. Go to day 2, you will see two programs. First is sending your first packet, that is the hello world. Second is sending the reading the temperature sensor as we did in the first session, and sending that data through LoRaWAN to your application. And for doing a second program also, you need to create a second application in the chirp stack. So second application in the chirp stack here, and you have to give the names and the proper device. You have to give the device profile as FTP _ DHT11 device profile, and just like the first device, you have to activate it. And then you're ready. Yeah. I think we are ready to start the virtual lab. Is there anyone facing difficulty joining Jitsi?
ലോറ സെർവറിൽ ലോഗിൻ ചെയ്യണ്ടേ?
നിങ്ങൾ ഓൾറെഡി ലോഗിൻ ചെയ്തില്ലേ? ലാബ് 10 അല്ലേ നിങ്ങള്?
ലാബ് 10 ആണ്.
അപ്പൊ അതില് ഡിവൈസിൽ ഡാറ്റ വരുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ, അപ്പ് കാണിക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
ആരാ ചെയ്യുന്നത്?
സെബിനാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സെബിൻ സാറാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സെബിൻ സാർ കഴിയുമ്പോ ഒന്ന് ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത്, അപ്പൊ ചെയ്യാം. സാർ കഴിയുമ്പോ പറഞ്ഞാൽ സാർ. സാറ് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
ഉണ്ട്, കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
സാർ
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്.
ഹലോ,
ഒരു സെക്കൻഡ്. ഒന്ന്
സാർ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
മൈക്ക് മ്യൂട്ട്. ഓക്കെ, കേൾക്കാം.
സാർ ജസ്റ്റ് ഇപ്പൊ കോഡിനെ ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്തിട്ട് നോക്കാം സാറിന്. പ്രോഗ്രാം കോഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നോക്കിയിരുന്നത്.
Hello, Sri Lakshmi ma'am. Hello. Okay. മാം വെർച്വൽ ആപ്പ് ഫൈവിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് തന്നെ കയറിയിട്ട് ഇപ്പം ബ്രൗസറിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നോ? ഓക്കെ, ഏതായിരുന്നു ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ? ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ നെയിമാണ് എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. മാം ലാബ് 12 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ നെയിം ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ല. ശ്രീലാബ് 1 അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ 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 ഓക്കെ, ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്. ശ്രീലാബ് 1. ഓക്കെ 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 ഓക്കെ, ശ്രീലാബ് 1. ഓക്കെ, ആപ്ലിക്കേഷനിൽ കയറാവോ? ഇനി വെർച്വൽ ആപ്പിൽ വന്നിട്ട് ആപ്ലിക്കേഷനിൽ കയറിയാൽ മതി. ഇപ്പം ആ പേജ് ഓപ്പൺ ആണ്, കയറിക്കോളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ഡിവൈസ് നെയിം കയറിക്കോളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ആക്ടിവേഷനിലൊന്ന് പോവാം. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി ഈ കാണുന്ന ഡിവൈസ് അഡ്രസ്സ്, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് സെക്ഷൻ കീ ഉണ്ട്. ആ ഐ സിമ്പിളിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യാവോ? ഐ സിമ്പിളിൽ. ഓക്കെ, അടുത്തതിലും ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യുക ആപ്ലിക്കേഷനിൽ. ഓക്കെ, ഈ 3 അഡ്രസ്സുകൾ നമ്മുടെ പ്രോഗ്രാമിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോയിടേണ്ടി വരും. നമ്മൾ പ്രോഗ്രാം ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചില്ലായിരുന്നോ, അതായത് അർഡിനോയിൽ, അതിൽ ഈ 3 കീസ് കൊണ്ടുപോയിടണം. ഓക്കെ, ആദ്യം ഡിവൈസ് അഡ്രസ്സ് കോപ്പി ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി അർഡിനോ ഐ ഡി എടുക്കുക. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, ഇനി മേളിലേക്ക് പോവാം. സ്ക്രോൾ മേളിലേക്ക്. ഓക്കെ, ഡിവൈസ് അഡ്രസ്സ് കണ്ടില്ലേ? കോൺസ്റ്റന്റ് ക്യാർ DVADDR, അവിടെ അത് പേസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യണം, ആ കോഡ്സിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ. അതാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഈ സ്പേസ് ഇല്ലേ, ഈ സ്പേസ് കളയണേ. ഓരോ നമ്പറിൻ്റെ ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഒരു സ്പേസ് ഇല്ലേ, ആ സ്പേസ് മാത്രം ഒന്ന് ഡിലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തോളാം. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, 1 മിസ്സായിപ്പോയി. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി അടുത്ത അഡ്രസ്സ് കോപ്പി ചെയ്യാം. മിനിമൈസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് എടുത്താൽ മതി, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ ബ്രൗസറിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി, നേരെ അങ്ങോട്ട് പോയിക്കോളും. ഇനി നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് കീ ഇല്ലേ, അതായത് നമ്മൾ 3 എണ്ണം കോപ്പി ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ഇനി അതിനകത്ത് 2 കാര്യങ്ങളും കോപ്പി ചെയ്യാനുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അതിന് തിരിച്ച് അങ്ങോട്ട് ചെല്ലണം. വെബ് എടുക്കുക. ഓക്കെ, ഇതിനകത്ത് ഈ 2 സ്ക്വയർ ഷേപ്പില്ലേ, അതിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി, നമുക്ക് കോപ്പി ചെയ്യാൻ എളുപ്പമായിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, എന്നിട്ട് ഹെക്സ് സ്ട്രിങ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യുക, ഹെക്സ് സ്ട്രിങ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി നമ്മുടെ വീണ്ടും കോഡിലേക്ക് വരിക, എന്നിട്ട് നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് സെക്ഷൻ കീ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ഓക്കെ, അവിടെ അത് പേസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ആപ്പ് സ്കീം. ഓക്കെ, വെരിഫൈ ചെയ്തോ? മറ്റേ ടിക് സിമ്പിൾ. ഓക്കെ, ഓക്കെ, ഇനി അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്തോളൂ. ആരോ സിമ്പിൾ അത് തന്നെ. ടിക്കിൻ്റെ തൊട്ടപ്പുറത്തില്ല, ടിക്കിൻ്റെ തൊട്ട് സൈഡിൽ കാണുന്ന ആരോ സിമ്പിൾ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്ലോഡ് കൊടുത്തു. ഓക്കെ, ഡൺ അപ്ലോഡിങ്. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി മാം തിരിച്ച് ആപ്ലിക്കേഷനിൽ വരാമോ? നമ്മുടെ വെബ് ബ്രൗസറിലേക്ക് വരാമോ? ഇവിടെ റീആക്ടിവേറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് കൊടുക്കാവോ? ലാസ്റ്റ് സീൻ. ഓക്കെ, മാം ഈ ഡിവൈസ് പ്രൊഫൈലൊന്ന് മാറ്റേണ്ടി വരുമേ. ഡിവൈസ് പ്രൊഫൈലിലൊന്ന് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യാമോ? ഓക്കെ, എന്നിട്ട് അതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് നമ്മുടെ FDP ഹലോ വേൾഡ് ഡിവൈസ് പ്രൊഫൈലൊന്ന് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, ഇനി താഴത്തേക്ക് വന്നത് അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഒന്ന് സേവ് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കണം. താഴത്തേക്ക് ഒന്ന് സ്ക്രോൾ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കാണാം അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഡിവൈസ് കൊടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി. അപ്ഡേറ്റ് കൊടുക്കുക. ഓക്കെ,